latest from the NBA. Every morning starting at 6 Eastern with Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. And it continues all day on ESPN Radio. This is Bart and Hahn.
What's the difference between Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, let that marinate.
No. There's
No.
I don't know where to begin.
No, what do you mean? Points, defense, they're both two-way players. Timmy got one more.
I'll give you the first thing that's different. I would spend money to watch Kobe Bryant play.
That doesn't mean he's better.
I am not drawn to the building to watch Tim Duncan
That
play.
doesn't mean he's better.
You can't just kick Tim out because you don't like playing cards.
Bart and Hahn. Weekdays at noon Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN Plus. Keyshawn Johnson, Jay Williams, and Max Kellerman.
We're on tour, yes.
Yeah, we're on tour. You know, we've hit up Chicago, Houston, Memphis, now Raleigh. And the fan base down here is amazing. And Jay and I are actually going to today go to Duke and participate in, some fan activity. He's going to, shoot some hoops. I'll shoot a little bit with him. And
This is my neck of the woods. I've been living down here since 2007. Playing ball down here. Get a chance to throw out the first pitch today at the Durham Bulls game. Let Key throw catch some balls over at Duke football, which will be the best wide receiver that we've had at Duke in a long time. We'll take it. And
how about ever?
Yeah, that could be ever.
Price is the Keith Gray with the head coach.
Yeah.
Come on, a long time.
I'd rather focus on
Hell,
basketball.
ever.
I'd rather focus on basketball, frankly.
GJ and Max, followed by Greeny. Mornings on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app. The Low Post Podcast with Zach Lowe.
Tim McMahon.
The question is, how much say will Donovan Mitchell have in this hire? And I think the simple answer to that might be, how much say does he want to have in the hire? If he gets to really have heavy influence in it, then by logical extension there, it's a commitment on his part.
Check out the Low Post Podcast on the ESPN app or wherever you listen to podcasts. SportsCenter All Night continues with Jay Reynolds.
SportsCenter All Night, taking you to Key, Jay, and Max, 6 o'clock Eastern Time here on ESPN Radio. Rangers Lightning continuing their series. They're getting set for Game 5 tonight at Madison Square Garden. Series tied at 2. New York could be shorthanded. They could be without their second and third line centers. Ryan Strome and Philip Heidel are game-time decisions. ESPN's Greg Wyshynski.
Well, I asked the Rangers about Heedle, whether he had gotten an MRI after Game 4 at all, and all they would say is reiterate that he has an upper body injury. As far as the status for Game 5, the Rangers coach Gerard Gallant said that Heedle should be fine, but we'll have to wait and see, which is kind of concerning because before Game 4, he said about Ryan Strome, he should be fine and he should be good to go. And Ryan Strome did not go in Game 4. So both those players, Heedle and Strome, considered day-to-day. Both are considered game-time decisions for Game 5. And both are absolutely vital to the Rangers' success in Game 5. Keep in mind, guys, the Rangers have scored only one even-strength goal since the first period of Game 2. They need both of these guys in the lineup to match what the Lightning can throw at them.
Series tied 2-2. The home team's won all 4. Game 5 tonight. ESPN and ESPN Plus. As for the top sounds from Wednesday, let's say hello to Mark Robin.
Number 4.
Hello there, Jay. We'll get started in the afternoon by the Bay. The Giants trying to walk off on the Rockies in the 10th. Calling KNBR in San Francisco.
Pitch is pulled into right field, base hit, and Walt didn't get a good jump. He'll go to third now. He finally starts up again after he stopped. Blackman overran the ball, and Walton will come in to score, and the game is over.
Number 3.
How about Steph Curry showing off from the perimeter in Game 3 in Boston, scoring right in the face of Al Horford, getting a three-pointer and a little extra something. on ESPN Radio.
Curry takes the outlet, gets across the timeline using a Draymond screen against Horford. Buries a triple and got just enough of the body of Horford. A chance at a 4-point play for Stephen Curry.
This guy is absolutely ridiculous.
Number 2.
In college softball, the home run queen at it again. Not once, but Jocelyn Allo twice going deep to lead the Sooners. Call on ESPN.
Allo gets a hold of another one deep into the night, and it goes yard again. Career number 122 for Jocelyn Allo.
Number 1.
Finally, a big first half for Boston's Jaylen Brown and helped the Celtics grab a 2-1 lead in the NBA Finals. The call on ESPN Radio.
Here's Green down floor, passing for Wiggins. Couldn't thread the needle. Horford's got it. Down floor for Tatum, made the catch. Finds Brown at the rim for a two-hand slam. Celtics go on to the win at home. They take a 2-1 series lead. Golden State's Draymond Green, big influence in Game 2, getting under the Celtics' skin. Game 3, 2 points, a plus-minus of -13, and he fouled out. Here's our Stephen A. Smith.
They knew he was coming into town. They were waiting for him. They were revved up to go right at him, and they sparked the team to do the same. You cannot respond to that kind of challenge with 2 points on 1-for-4 shooting. I don't give a damn who you are. You've got to do more. You've got to do better. And you've got to harness that level of responsibility, not just on the defensive end of the floor, but on offense as well, just to pose some kind of threat so they can't consistently just collapse on the Steph Currys of the world.
Celtics 2-1 series lead, Game 4 in Boston on Friday. It's on ABC and here on ESPN Radio. From the NFL, the Browns excusing quarterback Baker Mayfield from mandatory minicamp, calling it a mutual decision that's best for both parties. Is it? ESPN analyst Teddy Bruschi.
No, I don't think it's the right decision to make, Fields, and I'll tell you why. Well, unless they know how long Deshaun Watson's going to be suspended. I mean, because if it's a short suspension, maybe Jacoby and Joshua Dobbs can hold the ranks for about 4 games, but I don't know why you would want to go into a season with only Jacoby Brissett, who can play quarterback capably, yes, but Joshua Dobbs also, who's only attempted 17 passes in the league. Is there drama? Yes. Is it Baker Mayfield? Yes.
There's also drama in Washington. Defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio backpedaling for the comments where he called the January 6th Capitol riot a dust-up. Our Kimberly A. Martin.
There are people that coach you and own the team that you play for who do not believe in don't share the same political beliefs, but we have a common goal of trying to win a championship together. So how do we compartmentalize our own thoughts and put together a winning season? I think that can be done here. If Jack Del Rio's comments start to cost the team money, if he keeps tweeting and keeps talking, then the team has an issue. But for right now, they're going to compartmentalize this and just focus on football.
Del Rio called it irresponsible and negligent to call it a dust-up. The Celtics get hit, but bounce back in the 4th. That's next. It's ESPN Radio.
G-Son, J. Will, and Max.
They will continue to limit what Klay Thompson can do. Remember now, when he is trying to score off the dribble, his efficiency goes exponentially down.
More from GJ and Max Thursday morning at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on ESPN2. The top headlines are next on SportsCenter all night.
I never ever thought